Namaste from Kathmandu. Right behind me is one of the beautiful and coolest places of Kathmandu, Swayambhunath. And it's also known as Monkey Temple. As you will see a lot of little monkeys up there while we are in the journey. If you are in Kathmandu and want to visit Swayambhunath, just head about 2.5 kilometers west of Tamil. It's up on a hill offering panoramic views of the city, and yes, you'll meet plenty of monkeys along the way. Swayambhunath is one of the oldest and most revered religious sites in Nepal. It is a UNESCO World Heritage Site and holds immense significance for both Buddhists and Hindus. Meaning of Swayambhunath is one of the oldest and most religious site in Nepal. At the base of Swayambhunath Hill, just off Kathmandu's Ring Road, there is Amideva Buddha Park, built in 2003. Completely free to enter, though you might encounter friendly local vendors offering items at the entrance. Inside the park, there are three majestic statues. The tallest one, which is about 67 feet, is called Sakyamuni Buddha, which is holding a giant bowl. It symbolizes the nectar of immortality and longevity. Other one is Chenrezig, which is about 64 feet tall. It is the Bodhisattva of compassion represented with multiple arms aiding all beings associated with reciting Om Mani Padme Hum. The next one is known as Guru Rinpoche, which is also about 64 feet tall, and it is revered as the precious master who brought Vajrayana Buddhism to Tibet. After visiting the main stupa in a clockwise direction, walk toward the northwest corner of the hilltop platform. Here we have got 365 stairs to climb up. Here is the statue of lion, and it's also known as a gate guardians, and it's called Dwarpalas. As you can see, this statue in the both sides. The number 365 symbolizes each day of the year, representing a daily spiritual commitment. It is believed that climbing the stairs can be seen as a form of devotion, a way to purify oneself through effort and mindfulness. Swayambhunath is nicknamed the Monkey Temple due to large population of monkeys living around the site. According to the legend, the lice from Manjushri's hair transferred into monkeys when he created the hill. The stone stairway to Swayambhunath is lined with local vendors, mostly small-scale sellers and artisans, who set up their stalls along the railings or on narrow platforms beside the steps. Vendors often sell Buddhist prayer beads, which is called mala. The journey is enriched not only by the sacred atmosphere and lively vendors, but also by the statues and symbolic figures that line the path. You will notice peacocks, eagles, lions, and other figures carved in stone or metal, silently watching over pilgrims and visitors. These statues are not just decorative, they are guardians, spiritual emblems, and reminders of divine qualities. As you descend, the view of Kathmandu Valley opens up behind you from the top, especially at sunset or sunrise. The view is breathtaking, which is an emotional reward for those who make the climb. This is called Vajra. The Vajra is placed on the pedestal in front of the stupa and is often the first thing visitors notice when climbing up this stairway. It symbolizes indestructibility, spiritual power, and enlightenment in Vajrayana Buddhism. The Vajra is often depicted as a ritual object used by Buddhist monks, particularly in tantric practices. The local vendor sells Buddhist items like mini vajras and bell, prayer flags, singing bowls, bead malas like rudraksha, tanka paintings, handmade jewelry, and brass and copper statues of Buddha.
You can also find the items like incense sticks, mini prayer wheels, butter lamps, which is used by the devotees and pilgrims. From the top, you get a breathtaking view of Kathmandu Valley. On clear days, you can even see the beauty of mountains in the distance. Here's the centerpiece of Swayambhunath, a large white dome representing the world topped with a golden spire symbolizing enlightenment. Several Tibetan monasteries, Hindu temples, and small shrines surround the main stupa. Colorful Tibetan prayer flags flutter in the wind, believed to spread blessings and good energy. These miniature stupas and shrines is called Chaitya in Nepali. This is dedicated to different Buddhas and Bodhisattvas. The complex has many smaller Hindu and Buddhist shrines, statues, and sacred structures. You'll see statues of Tara, Buddha, and other deities, both Buddhist and Hindu. Here we can also see the pigeons are everywhere and often seen as the messengers of peace.
Finally, we have made it to the top of Swayambhunath, and here behind me is the one of the oldest temple, oldest temple of the Nepal, that is Swayambhunath. It is believed to be over 1500 years.
The eyes of Buddha look in all directions, symbolizing awareness and wisdom. Swayambhunath is one of the oldest religious monuments in Nepal, dating back to the 5th century AD. According to the Swayambhu Purana, the Kathmandu Valley was once a vast lake. A lotus grew in the center, which transferred into the hill where the stupa now stands. The name Swayambhu means self-created or self-existent. The stupa is said to have arisen spontaneously from a flame of wisdom. This is a small chaitya or votive stupa built in multi-tiered pagoda style. Each level contains small niches with Buddha statues or deities, symbolizing multiple aspects of the path to enlightenment. These types of shrines are often placed around the main stupa for devotional offerings, and each may represent different Buddhas or Bodhisattvas. Each niche has a carving of different Buddha deities like Panchabuddhas, Tara and female Bodhisattvas, Lokesvara, Vajrapani and protective deities, also local and Trantic deities, and etc., and many more. These statues are built in multi-tiered pagoda style, inspired by the newer architectural tradition of the Kathmandu Valley. Each tier narrows upward, representing the ascent to enlightenment. In the corners or upper tiers, one might spot Astamangala symbols like the parasol, face cone, wheel, etc., symbolizing blessings and protection. Locals and tourists alike gather near the stone railings or sit on the steps, quietly soaking in the sweeping cityscape, with its mix of ancient temples, modern buildings, and distant hills. For many, Soimbu is not just a pilgrimage site, it's a place of reflection and rest. The viewpoint is also a favorite spot for photography, sketching, or journaling. The Peace Pond is a small pond located near the western side of the Swayambhunath stupa. It's a place where visitors go to relax, reflect, and feel calm. Local people believe the pond has a spiritual energy and spending time there can help bring inner peace. The water in the pond is considered blessed, symbolizing spiritual purity and the calming of the mind. Near the peace pond there is beautiful Buddha statue with water flowing from it. This is often called the Buddha fountain. The water usually flows from the Buddha's hands or from a lotus, symbolizing purity and blessings. People like to wash their hands or sprinkle a little water as a sign of respect and cleansing. The fountain area is decorated with flowers, offerings, and sometimes candles, making it very peaceful and holy. Next to the Peace Pond, on the western side of Swayambhunath, there is small entrance and exit gate used by many visitors. This gate is often used by local people and regular visitors who prefer a quieter route. If you enter from this side, you will pass by the Peace Pond, the Buddha fountain, and a few smaller chaityas before reaching the main stupa. The gate leads to the western foot of the hill where there are small shops, rest areas, and paths used by monks and devotees. Some visitors also use this route to avoid the steep main stairway and instead take a gentler walking path up or down.
Finally, we are at the end of our journey of Swayambhunath Temple. I hope you enjoyed and learned some Nepali with me. I hope you had a lot of fun with me looking at the temples and the beautiful views and monasteries. So until next time, bye bye. See you on the next video.